Good morning. It is just after sunrise and I am already on the trail up to Teanaway Butte. It is a beautiful mid-May day and I am here to get a summit and to see some wildflowers. Teanaway Butte is a summit in the foothills of the Teanaways, and it is supposed to be pretty good for some mid-season wildflower viewing, as well as some amazing views at the end. About 9.5 miles round trip with 2,300 feet of gain, give or take. This is going to be beautiful. We have clear skies, so the mountain views at the top are going to be amazing, and hopefully I can find some pretty wildflowers. Anyway, I'm just out here to enjoy this gorgeous weather. Let's go get that summit. Well, I am about a mile into this, and a good chunk of this venture takes some old Forest Service roads to the final approach up to the summit. But I mean, if you look behind me, I already got a view of Rainier. That's gonna be my view coming back down, so not bad. And I have seen quite a few deer that did not want to be on camera, but the birds and wildlife this morning have been incredible. And also, since I've come far enough, I can actually see where I'm going. So Forest Road winds up this way. It's eventually gonna take me up here, and like there's a spire right behind this bump right here, Teanaway Butte. So I have my goal in my sights. If I seem a little under the weather today, that is because I am sick. I had a more ambitious climb planned for today, but I came down with a cold, so I decided to do something that had a bit more of a gentle climb. And I've had Teanaway Butte on my list of things to climb around here for a while, so I wanted to get it checked off the list, and so far I am not let down. The views are quite spectacular, but yeah, I am sick, so I'm taking it easy on myself today. I still wanted to get out and get some mountain air and everything and some views, so whew. Young buck. Oh, hi guy. I'm not gonna bother you. Aren't you pretty? Oh, he's curious. He's like, I don't know what that creature is, but I'm interested. He's got some small horns, so he's a young buck. Oh, beautiful. This section of the route has been beautiful because it's going through this forest. Everything around is lush. I've seen so many birds, and there have been deer at a distance, and then this guy was right in the middle of the old roadbed. It's just been, feels like spring, feels like summer's approaching, all the animals are out. So peaceful. It is so quiet. So, oh man, I always love getting to capture some wildlife on camera because that is always tricky, but oh my gosh, so pretty. Continuing, I'm also, I've continued to have my summit in my sights. I'm getting closer. It's gonna snake, gain the ridge, get up on top of that thing. So I'm getting closer, but I'm really loving this section. It's just beautiful for the nature and just some peace and quiet, except for the birds. Well, there it is. There is my summit. I just have like a quarter mile or so up, and then we get the view. I just did another like mile and a half. Saw a lot more deer, and the view has opened up again. It is beautiful. I'm feeling pretty good. I have been on a slow and steady pace. I'm not that sick, but I am feeling it, so I'm not like jogging up this mountain or anything, but feels good to have it really, really close. Like now I can taste it. I've been looking at that thing for over an hour now, and I'm gonna be up there soon, so let's get that summit. Woo! Give you the summit of Teanaway Butte, and the panoramic views that I was promised are here. This is such a cool summit. It's this little ridge and can see so many iconic mountains. I mean, look at this, it's just open. I can see for miles in every direction. And of course, best thing, I'm all alone up here. It's just me and the birds. And we got some of the remnants of the old fire lookout that used to be here. But I am tired. Hiking almost 5 miles. Sick, that took it out of me, so I'm gonna hang out here, have a much needed break, and soak in these views, because I mean, this day the weather could not be more perfect. Right, well, I am a little ways down the ridge, and I will start the tour here because this has the best unobstructed view facing north. And north is where the show is. We have, of course, the most prominent peak, Mount Stewart. Over here, these peaks, these are the Ingalls peaks, the South Ingalls, Middle Ingalls, East Ingalls, And then over this direction, one of these is Hawkins Mountain. I do not know which one. I think it is the bigger one. I'm not 100% sure. This mountain here is Malcolm Mountain. The bump behind the tree here is Tarzan Butte. This is the enchantments. And then we've got more of the Teanaways, and then we're looking into the foothills, going further east into eastern Washington. And that is the summit of Teanaway Butte. And now we'll go get the view on the other side. All right, continuing the tour, looking south. Obviously, the star of the show this way is Mount Rainier. And this is Yellow Hill, Elbow Peak and Jolly Mountain. And behind one of these is like Hex Mountain, Suss Mountain, and that valley that direction. Gorgeous. And then the other interesting thing is, like I said, Teanaway Butte used to be the site of one of Washington's many fire lookouts. It's obviously since been dismantled, but you can see the remains. And then also the cliffs over here are pretty cool looking. Like geologically, this is a very interesting area. But yeah, not a bad view of Rainier. You can just see east for so many miles, all the way to Ellensburg and beyond. Gorgeous. I am heading back down. I do not want to leave because that is an awesome summit that is so peaceful and relaxing, and I am tired, but there is 4.5 miles between me and my car, so I got to get, you know, working on that. But the descent is going to be beautiful because it is mostly going to be views of Mount Rainier, and there's no complaining when that is the case. Also, it's going to start getting pretty hot. It's just a little after 10 now, so I got to get down before it gets too warm because a lot of this is sun exposed. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'll probably be complaining by the time I get to the car, but wildflowers. There he goes. Well, I am on the final half mile out of here, and whew, Teanaway Butte was beautiful. This is not your typical trail. Most of this is taking old Forest Service roads to that old fire lookout site, but man, it still is gorgeous. The views along the way were fantastic, and the wildlife. I think I saw I had to have seen over 20 deer. I saw so many chipmunks. The wildflowers were out. Saw that snake. It was just so peaceful, and also just the solitude and the quiet. Amazing. So it may not be the prettiest little woodland trail, but I still think it has a lot of the things you would find on a trail like that. And the summit's so cool. I love that summit area, open for the views. My favorite view was definitely the view of Mount Stewart. That was just really cool all around. And yeah, it was a pretty easy climb overall. The grade is not that steep really at any part. It's just long. And that's why I did this one. I decided to take it easy on myself today. And yeah, it definitely took it out of me because I am sick. But I will be back next week and I'll be climbing much harder stuff. So after I recover, of course. But Teanaway Butte, great place for wildlife. Yeah, listen to the birds. The birds are going crazy the whole time. Great place for wildlife, great place for solitude, awesome summit. It felt really good to get on top of a mountain again. Well, I have a very long drive back and I'm not even off this trail. So thank you so much for watching. And here are my favorite pictures from the trail today. Enjoy.